Alright, now can you hear me? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Just let me know. You can hear me now? Okay. Oh my gosh, guys. Thank you for telling me that, Dalton. How you guys doing? Ghost Toast Dalton. Ah, my stupid computer again just like messed with the settings on Twitch. I mean on OBS itself. I hate when it does that. It's like anytime it updates anything, it like ruins the settings in OBS. I don't even know why. This has happened before. So I'm sorry to anybody who's watching the video later on. The first like 10 minutes are muted because my mic and sound was not on. Even though I changed nothing about that myself. I guess I gotta pay closer attention, so. I'm doing alright, thank you. Thank you so much for telling me. See, I wouldn't have known if you guys didn't come in here and tell me that. I would have been playing and playing and playing. And then I would have been really upset that I had like a 2-hour video with no sound. Ghost Toast watching on the phone. No, I'm not going to edit it out. It'll probably be in the video. I'll just put a note on the YouTube video to the sound starts at, you know, so-and-so time so they can just skip to it if they want to. Nothing much has really happened, honestly, but... Messenger? Oh, I haven't been on Facebook. I know, and the freaking volume's like quieter in this game or something. I don't know what's going on. You guys can hear the game though, right? Let me bring up like the music volume is. So I'm gonna bring up the voiceover a little bit more too, because that's usually too quiet. Okay, there we go. Oh, I see your message right now, Ghost Toast. Okay, yeah, audio is muted. Thanks for putting it on there too, in case I didn't see it. I appreciate that. Not the first time that's happened, guys, but I remember like one of my evolution videos, the first like hour is muted. I'm not even kidding. I was like, because again, OBS did the same freaking thing to me. I don't know why it changes the audio settings if like my computer, like if I like restart my computer or something. Makes no sense. But we're doing alright, just hanging out tonight. We just had an earthquake here. It scared the shite out of me. I was walking down my driveway here and everything started rattling. So I'm a little rattled. I'm streaming to calm myself down. I was texting Jesse and everything. You remember that, the evolution video? Oh yeah. It was like an hour of it. I'm like, oh gosh. That's because I'm a professional. That's how I do it. Alright, what was I working on? I'm working on the stage. I still need more fiber cloth. Alright, we should make more fiber cloth then. If I can. Okay, yeah, let's craft. I can craft 7 of these, I think, right now. Alright, so those are working. What has been done? Collect all. Put that back. Alright. Oh yeah, big jiggle there. I like stopped in my tracks because I heard everything rumbling and then my building started rattling and I was like, oh shit. So I just kind of stopped walking and just waited. And then when it died down, it didn't last long, and then I heard one of my neighbors like startled about it. And then I just continued up here. I just like, I mean, earthquakes scare me. Like, I'm not used to them, so they really terrify me anytime one starts, because you don't know how bad they're gonna be when they start, you know? People have been having pool parties, end of the summer pool parties over there. You've always wanted to experience a seismic assquake. Well, one day. Was Stevie streaming? I thought he was streaming Emo Sims or something. I saw that pop up on my notifications. I was at work earlier today, and just I've been working a lot on the as you guys see, we have a command now. If you put in hashtag, or not hashtag, exclamation point Zeroween, it should have that notification. I have the uptime thing, so I got Nightbot on there. Just a few things, you know, nothing fancy. And there's like a YouTube one as well. I worked on some emotes as well. I was doing a lot of things setting up Twitch stuff today. See, there you go. I mean, you can do, that's kind of cool. You can do like personalized things like that.
Wow, the weather is so nice here.
Wow, she says. Let's go over here. We have somebody to talk to. Oh, that's a stage. Okay, never mind. Who are we supposed to see over here? Dalton's the best. Do you want that command? I love that you put that in there. Wait, why does it want me to be here? Is it weird? I guess it probably wants me to see him. Oh, that's right. We have a mission for him over there. Alright, yeah, we're not gonna be able to get too much more done. Let's just go get some more worn fur. And animal bones. Before we go to sleep. I don't care that you're wearing awesome sunglasses. I need your fur. Oh, they have delicate fur. Flexible fiber is pretty good to get. Your command didn't work. I could set up some funny personalized commands. I'm thinking about things for like channel points too. Like I know what I want my channel points to be, but I don't know like what kind of like rewards there'll be with them. You know, like what kind of. That's the thing. I don't really know yet. I don't want like basic ones. Yeah. That way people that don't I was reading up on some of the affiliation rules and stuff too. Like how like Twitch has rights to your stream for like 24 hours, which I can live with, but I think I might be able to upload the recordings from OBS because those technically aren't the streams, right? But I'm not sure. And you can choose whether you want like preloaded ads or I'd take ad breaks, which I probably won't do that, but I'll probably just have one ad play in the very beginning, and then that's, I don't know. I don't want like a ton of ads at all for you guys. I really don't. Especially for people who don't like, you know, who aren't going to subscribe or anything but want to watch. It's like I don't want tons of ads playing for them every 2 seconds. I know how annoying that is. Your head was about to explode today? Why is that? It's a bit of an earthquake itself, right? Hang on, let me just store some stuff in here before we... Can I... The channel points? Yeah, I don't really know how to do it, but I'm just like, well, if people want it, it'll be there. Maybe. I don't know if people that watch me will care about that or not. So finally sub to me soon. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna choose affiliation soon. Yeah, it's coming. I was setting some things up for it today. People have been asking about it. I can't believe I'm even to this point at all. And it's because of everybody that watches me. That allows me to even think about doing it. But there's no obligations to anybody subbing or anything like that. I don't care if people just continue to watch me, you know, if they take away my affiliation because whatever, I don't know, then so be it. But we need more. Why does it show me that? Alright, we need more fiber cloth. Let's get more fiber cloth so we can get 6 more of those. No, 9 more of those. Whoa. Okay, now we go to sleep finally. Nora's probably waiting for us. If you want money that you don't have, oh yeah, I mean I feel that too with with rent and internet bills sometimes. I know, oh, we gotta get that money, right? Yeah, I stayed late at work today so I could pick up. I mean, my hours went down again. Like, I had like a good week last week with my overnights and stuff, and now this week my hours went down again. I'm like, so that's why, you know, they asked me to stay late today, and I was like, alright, I'll stay a couple hours. You thought you'd be dead by the time I go for affiliation. Yeah, well. Sorry to say, Dalton, you'll still be alive, right? Your own sister chose to ignore your link. She's earning lots of herself. Oh, come on. Yeah, there's lots of ways. There's like ways if you're gonna, like, if you do something from home, Ghost, like you can do like, I think there's like websites that will pay you to take like surveys or do like online shopping for people or something. I think. I almost signed up for that one of those myself like years ago. Because I was like really needing like to find a way to get some more money in. You're brainstorming video ideas. What do you like? What are you feeling? Like, what kind of video are you feeling? What does he say? I don't know what Toddy's saying. Who really knows what he's saying? Well, if they're not gonna help you out, then you know, you gotta, you know, obviously if you can't rely on that help, then I'm sure that you can get things done on your own. I have no doubt about that, Ghost Toast. You know what you're capable of, right? Sometimes you gotta fend for yourself. At times it's tough, but I know. Even though they should be helping you, but... And then I read Dalton's next line. One OnlyFans. Oh my. Oh yeah, that's what everybody wants, right? A zero OnlyFans. Put that in there. Let's see what's done. Collect all. This is like pretty tedious. We have to transfer all this and then go back into work. Some of this. We can finally craft yet another one of these. Like, this waterproof cloth takes forever to make. Unless you already had a ton of like fiber cloth and worn fur. How to win in fighting games as a beginner. Well, I'll need to watch that one. because I have beginner level skills. That would be cool though. That would help a lot of people out though, those videos. Ghost toast. Yeah. That's another way, right? To earn money, right? But no, yeah, I mean merch is, it's gonna be tough to make, you know, a living off selling merch. Unless you're like a really, really big channel, honestly. If you're a big channel on YouTube or Twitch, then yeah, you could probably make a killing off of merch, subs, tips, donate, like all that stuff. Like if you ad revenue, I mean they're probably making bank. You know, they don't have to work like any kind of regular jobs, you know. So that's when you really, you know, if you're, I mean, I just wouldn't expect that. Just don't ever expect that. I know I'm never gonna get to that point, and that's okay. I'm happy to get to the point where I am. I couldn't even imagine just doing this as a job. That would be kind of weird. I kind of miss with going in and doing other stuff. I mean, that's why I want to be able to sell music too. If I can do all that and not have to work as many hours at my other job, then that would be better. And then I can, you know, we can all have more fun. What am I doing? I'm like getting like. But yeah, like merch is really, you know, you won't make enough off that until, you know, you're like a big channel, unfortunately. Talking like probably like 50,000 plus subscribers on YouTube and like probably lots and lots of followers on here. $1 is $1, exactly. That's the way you gotta earn it. PewDiePie, Cody, I mean, yeah, I mean they're making so much money. They're rich. They're, you know, millionaires essentially. I couldn't imagine having that much money. I'd have like some like insane giveaways if I was making that much money ever on Twitch. Like, alright guys, today I'm gonna give away like, you know, this game, this controller, this system, you know, like what would you do with all that freaking money? I want to do like a charity stream too, because I was looking to see how to set those up, where like I think if anybody donates anything, it goes to a charity. So I know there's a way you can set those up. I wouldn't mind doing one of those. I just have to find a charity that would be kind of cool. Let's talk to Oaks.
Hey!
Keep cool, Papa Bear.
Papa Bear is acting weird. Come take a look.
Alright,
Thank you. Come with me.
let's go take a look. While Django's teaching his class, I'm taking him out of class here. Let's go here. I'm gonna go this way. Do Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Yeah, it's tough, Ghost. It's a tough gal. It really is. You're happy when you get $100 in your bank account? Yeah, I know. Same here. I'm like, ooh, I'm rich. A vendor like one of your merch picks. That's cool. Your neck gator. Oh, very cool, very cool. I am working on new merch myself right now for Zeroween, but Gerber.
He says he is too hot. All his fur makes it hard to cool down.
I should talk to Mars. Maybe he will know of something.
Okay, I don't gotta talk to Mars. I mean, maybe he should take off that damn robe that he's got on. That might be keeping him too hot too. Dalton's Wallet. It's an organization that supports a poor white boy who doesn't know what he wants to do with his life. That a truly amazing organization. Now there's a charity we can get behind. Night of the Living Sandwiches.
Hello there. What can I help you with today?
Papa Bear is getting too hot. Can you think of some device to keep him cool?
I just think so I might start the affiliation like a little bit before October, just to test it out, you know, for a week or two before October hits, and then just to see what it's like, you know. It's gonna be all different for me, very different.
You happen to be in luck. I've just been sent a recipe for a.
Wow. What?
It's called a cool fan hat. It will be perfect to keep Papa Bear feeling cool.
Okay, cooler hat. And what do we need for that thing? Oh, actually, I should get more. I should buy more cloth here. I don't like that I can only buy 5 a day there. Like, come on. How exciting for that? Yeah, man, it's gonna be, you know, I'll do a stream, you know, revealing my first affiliation day. I just wanna, it'll probably be State of Decay 2, honestly. Because that's one of the big series that has helped me get to this point and helped me get a lot of standing in YouTube as well. And it's really just a celebration of the whole community, you know, on YouTube and Twitch, everybody. Alright, now what can I do? Cooler hat. Oh, I need fiber cloth for this, but I can craft that already. I need more worn fur now, so we gotta get that. Let's go get that real quick. We'll come back here. This is gonna be a very tedious task, all this, finishing the stage and the dragonfly. But we know we gotta get it done. That's the vendor? Oh, that's the vendor. That's the name of the vendor. That's funny. HorrorCon out there in LA. Okay. Cool. Yeah, it juked me. Sometimes they get away. That one did get a nice juke. These ones are sleeping and now they are in a nightmare. No dreaming on my watch. I'm actually just getting like sick and tired of fighting llamas. But this is the quickest, easiest way to get worn fur. Any more? Well, we have some. Gotta get that cooler hat done too, so we can give that to Papa Bear. Alright, put that in. Also put that in there. Wish there was another way to make some of this stuff, but yeah. Can make 7 more. This. Wait. Grab what's done. Look at this. Alright, we're halfway to the waterproof cloths at least. Now they are permanently sleeping. Oh yeah, I gave them a nice long nap to enjoy. You're gonna be doing Ghostbusters. That game looks really good. That one, like the 360 era. I'm that something that's wrong in my neighborhood, in the neighborhood, you know. So who are you gonna call? Let's see. Give him his freaking hat. Where is he? Where is he? He's over here. What is Oaks doing? He's going to go beat up some llamas too, it looks like.
Wow, what's that?
It's called a cool fan hat.
Yeah,
That's
it's real
amazing.
cool.
Many thanks.
There you go. Alright. No eating. So it looks like I have more votes from those polls we have. No Man's Sky is taking quite a lead. So it'll most likely be that. I might still do some Knights of the Old Republic though this month too, since we finished Elex. Get slapped. Colonel video about Lucy. Who the heck is Lucy? What is the story on Lucy? Top 5 tips to not suck at fighting games. Yeah. I need all those tips. Tip number 1, don't lose. Tip number 2, win. Elex 2. Yeah, Elex 2. Yeah, I knew about that one. It's gonna be, I don't know when it's coming out. I liked Elex a lot. It's just the combat was rough, to say the least. Yeah, we finished it, was it yesterday or something? So, the story was awesome. I just hope that they change up some things for the sequel, because it could be really, really good compared to the first game if they change up a few things about it. But it, it was fun for what it was. You need a good title. It's always hard trying to get a catchy title, huh? Lucille, a comedian. Her house got bulldozed. And what, there was like, her spirit was like lingering around the yard still? Better write them down. Yeah, put them down. Pen to paper. Okay, now we need to put in that and that. Got more stuff to sell. Alright, craft another one of those. Oh my goodness. And then craft yet another one. There we go. We're trying to get there. And then this stage takes forever. Who knows how long the dragonfly is going to take to build too. Oh my goodness. Oh, Lucille Ball you're talking about. Okay, yeah. I love Lucy. Okay. I didn't even talking about her. I didn't know that she had like any kind of hauntings going on. You know about like the Marilyn Monroe haunts in the what hotel is it? It's the Roosevelt Hotel, I believe. Marilyn Monroe is supposed to haunt in a specific room. I would love to stay in that room. Marilyn Monroe, yeah, she was a bombshell. I mean, she was the like the model actress back then. You know. What are they? Somebody. Oi, what do you want? You wish you had one sunglasses right now. One sunglasses. Nice grammar there. She passed in 89. Yeah, she had passed a while ago. So say yeah, maybe you don't. Maybe you'll get lucky. You never know. Did you ever see that interview with that lady? It was like some show, talk show or whatever, morning show. She was interviewed, saying how she liked to like. I guess she slept with ghosts, is what she's claiming. I don't know how that works, but that's what she did. I was like, all right. The ghost Snooki, yeah. There you go. You can be like her if you want. All right, 2 more waterproof cloths are done. We are getting there. Yeah, we need more fiber cloth or worn fur. So it's like whatever. Let's go to sleep. What happened? What did Nightbot do? Oh my gosh. Message deleted. No. I'm accepting your. How do I turn that off? How did you turn that off before? Like the spamming thing. I don't want him doing that. Stop spamming emotes. Warning. What is Nightbot? Go away. Maybe I just want the commands. I don't want him to like freaking like police anything. Does he always police stuff? If not, he's getting shut down. There's a. That's in Nightbot settings. Okay, so I have to like go to the actual website, which I'm not on. We gotta make him cool then. I tried to see like if there was anything like that, but I didn't see it. I guess I gotta go in there. I don't want him to block anybody from putting in emotes or anything. It's stupid. I just want him there for the commands. That's all I care about. Like a couple simple commands. That way, if people ask about certain things, I can put the command in, or they can put it in. I'll probably put it in the titles of my stream so people can type in the commands that they see me put it up there, so they can see what it is for themselves. This makes it a lot easier, you know. Django wants me to try out some new dishes. Okay. Near the Psycho House. Alfred Hitchcock you're talking about? Show your zero pride with the new emote from subbing. Yeah, one emote you guys are gonna get at the beginning. I have to make like 3 different sizes of the emote too. Like you need to like 3 different sizes. So it took me a while to do that earlier. I was doing it because I hadn't even tried to make any kind of emote before in my life. So I was like, what do I even do here? Let's put that in there. Alright. Again, we need to beat up some llamas. It's the same thing right now. Rinse and repeat for us until we get this stupid stage done. We just need 3 more waterproof cloth. So we're almost there. And we can finally get started on that dragonfly. But there's so many other missions popping up. This New update put in a lot of like side missions. We're still haven't even seen the new character that's supposed to come. Get spammed for spamming emotes. Not on my watch. I know. It's like, then why even put the emotes there if like freaking Nightbot does that? I'm gonna have to like calm him down. For next stream. They all haunt at Universal Studios in Hollywood. Huh. Never been to Universal Studios. Anywhere. Wanted to go though. Come on. How about they try and run away from me? You know what's coming. This is fun. Alright, now let's go back. Exactly, yeah, just like on your stream. I was like, that was like so weird. I was like, did he really just like yell at her for donating? Like, good job, Nightbot, good job. Way to show the love. It's like, oh, you donated like 300 bits? Banned. Not on my watch. Oh no, I don't want to sell that. I want to sell all that. And all that. That. All that. Okay. And then we buy more fiber cloth. Alright, go back. We might have enough to get this. I don't know, I probably gotta beat up more llamas. He denied that payment. He was pissed I wasn't been giving him his cut. Yeah. Don't mess with Nightbot. He's got connections, alright? Better watch your back, Dalton. Steven Spielberg once had Hitchcock's Office. I didn't know that. Dun, 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 dun. I gotta put that in there, that in there. I mean, this is just like the same crap right now. Keep that out for now. Okay. Alright, now we gotta get more waterproof cloth going because we need fiber cloth. We can make 9 of these again. My math's correct. And that'll give us enough to make more waterproof cloth, hopefully. Yeah, you need 10 waterproof cloth or 20 worn fur. I mean, we should probably go get more worn fur too. Alright, there's good Nightbot putting up the right command for you guys. The first emote is one I talked about doing a while ago. I won't reveal what it is yet, but it it makes sense to people that have been watching me for a while. It's related to Disneyland Adventures, so or at least more of an inside thing for us on Disneyland Adventures. It just it feels like the right thing to do for the first emote. Even though I'm not playing Disneyland Adventures anymore, but it's a bit of a throwback. There's Alfred Hitchcock looking over Spielberg's shoulder at his work. Was he giving him advice? Beyond? Speaking of old movies, have you... Ghost Host, have you seen any of Vincent Price's old horror movies? He was an actor from like the 50s or something, I think it was. I can't remember. Vincent Price. He was in a lot of horror movies back in the day. He was in the original House of Wax, House on Haunted Hill, which you know is my favorite. It's just, I don't know if you've seen any of his movies, because I want to see more of them. I've also seen, what's the other one? There's another one he's in that I've seen. It was really good too. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. If I saw the title, I would know. You have seen him? Yeah. I love Vincent Price. I think he's just, his presence on camera is just, like, you pay attention to him when he's on camera. It's like, he has that presence about him. Same thing with James Dean, like, from what I've seen of James Dean's films. Just like, actors aren't like that these days. There's very few actors that really, like, you know, grab your attention and are like, hey, look what I'm doing, you know, pay attention, you know, and just pull off, like, I don't know, they just captivate you in a way. You know, it's just the acting, I don't feel is like the same as it was. He was badass. Yeah, he was. Certainly was, Vincent Price. He was in Edward Scissorhands, you think? Vincent Price was? I didn't even know that before he passed away, huh? I've seen that movie. I didn't know he was in that. Alright, Dalton, have a good night, man. Get some sleep. Hopefully you'll come up with a good title, which I'm sure you will for your video. And make some good tips, because I'm going to need them. Thanks for coming in, though. I really appreciate it. Thanks for telling me about the muted volume in the first 10 minutes, too, because that was... yeah, that was good. That was good on my part, huh? Put this away. Can make one more of those. That's it. Wait, can we make more fiber cloth? Cheers. Cheers to you, sir. Yeah, Johnny Depp's creator, dad. Oh, really? Huh, I didn't even know that. So I saw him in a movie before I even really knew who he was. Yeah, I've seen Edward Scissorhands. It's a good film. I did not know Vincent Price was in that. That's awesome. Next time I watch it, I'll definitely pay close attention. Fiber cloth. Alright, so we have 22 worn fur. Let's create 11. Or no, we'll do... yeah, whatever. Hopefully that's working. I don't know what it's doing, but... alright, let's go in, see what else we can do. We're gonna do something at the round table. This is probably Django showing us his new dishes. Let's go see. Yeah, Christopher Lee. I remember him, yeah, being in that one. Whoa. Alright, what do you got for me, Django? This better be good. Mapo, tofu, what? Am I taking in the aromas here? It's like a party in my mouth. And everyone's invited? What?
Glad you could come here today. Thank you for your
That doesn't sound right. That's not that. Wow. No. 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 Thank you for your help.
Helped everyone a lot too.
Again, with everything you all have done for me, it's the least I can do. In any case, it's always been my life's goal to help others, whether I do it as a nod or as a cook. Giving up the old life was hard. It's sad to me to have to give up witnessing firsthand how I help people. To see the smiles on people's faces as I perfected a new dish made me feel just as alive. Finally, I can say I'm happy to have given up that life. I love what I have now. Living out here peacefully, making people happy with my restaurant is all I really needed. But if anyone ever messes with PORTIA, best believe I'm ready to come out of retirement.
Oh. Alright. So he wanted me there to smell his food. So I could say a really suggestive line. I was looking for more Vincent Price movies on like Amazon Prime and Netflix, but I didn't really see any more that I could watch. I'm gonna see. Maybe there is. The Last Man on Earth is one I want to see. House of Usher as well. Let's go get some more one fur and we can make. Now, this waterproof cloth is rough. So when you have to get so much of it, it's like maybe I should just be beating up llamas every day to get the worn fur. So I guess I need to make more of this crap. Sometimes it gets tiring to do the same thing. That's like one of the downfalls of these type of games, is that you're like doing the same thing over and over again a lot of the time. There is a lot to do, but you know, with tasks like this, it can get very tedious to just be doing the same task, collecting the same material. It's one of the really only complaints I can have about this type of game. Hollywood Wax Museum? Oh, Ghost, I would love to do that. I love wax museums. Oh, I would kill to go there. If I could go there and get some pictures and stuff, I would make a little video on it, probably. I don't know if they let you take pictures in there, but or film anything. I think one of my brothers, or two of my brothers went there once. My little brother and one of my oldest brother, I think, went. Said it was really cool. Yeah, I freaking love wax museums. There, when I was a kid, I'd go to the Jersey boardwalks on the Jersey Shore, and I just during the summertime with my family, and we would go, and there would be two things I'd be looking, actually three things I'd really be looking for throughout the entire boardwalk every time. It was the arcade, so I could play Turtles in Time, or one of the Turtles beat 'em ups, or the Simpsons beat 'em up. What's the other place? The saltwater taffy, saltwater candy place. Always loved those. And a wax museum, because one of the boardwalks had a wax museum that we would go into, and I always wanted to go in there. Yeah, until it closed down. Lon Chaney and others. Oh, they have a Vincent Price wax. Oh, I would love to take a picture with that. Lecter prison set there. Wow. I'm sure they got James Dean in there too, huh? Probably Marilyn Monroe. All the classics. Oh, we got a lot of worn fur right there. Alright. And we can probably make more fiber cloth. Like 7 more maybe? I don't know. There we go. Alright, until those are done, we'll just... we need to go to the shop again too. We might have one more day of this before we can finish this stage. Yeah, Silence of the Lambs. Yeah, I know that. I haven't seen that movie, but I know what it is, obviously. At least there's a lot of horror classics I've not seen. The ones I remember watching when I was a kid, because for some reason I watched some horror movies when I was a kid. You know, like really like little, like, I'm not talking like, you know, teenager. I'm talking like an actual kid. I watched like freaking like Pet Sematary, It, like the original It, Chucky. You know, some of those old ones. That's when I saw them. Like, it was back then. I barely remember them because I haven't seen a lot of them since. Giving me nightmares. Like, It used to scare me probably the most when I was a kid. I'm trying to think like what did. Probably It. And that had to be the one that scared me the most from what I saw. Alright. I just need one more waterproof cloth and it's finally done. Alright, there we go. Should be going. Ghostbusters. Yeah, I mean, I guess yeah, Ghostbusters was a little bit scary too. Some of the ghosts were pretty terrifying. The way the effects were. Yeah, I saw that as a kid too. I loved the Ghostbusters when I was younger though. Like, I had the Ghostbuster house like toy, and like all 4 Ghostbuster figures, like original ones. I think I don't know, maybe they were like remakes at the time, I don't know. But
This is a hot weather. People get dehydrated easily at the
yeah, they do, Nora. But yeah, I really liked. I don't like Ghostbusters as much now. I don't know why, but I still like it. But I'm not like as into it as I was when I was young. But yeah, I was like really into them when I was younger. Freddy, oh yeah, Freddy would have scared anybody when he was. I'm pretty sure I saw one of those Nightmare on Elm Street ones back in the day too. Yeah, I want to play, could look for those. I mean, I want to play, the Ghostbusters game on Sega Genesis, because it's supposed to be pretty good. And obviously the one that you're playing, too, looks really, really good. Not the original one at NES. That one sucks. Like I know. I don't want to play that one. Torture myself. Like it's actually like is like bad in a bad way, not like a fun way. If something's bad in a fun way, then I'm all for it. But when it's bad in a bad way, it's just gonna frustrate the hell out of you. Alright, we finally have this done. There's the stage. Center stage. The Ghostbusters 2 game? Yeah, I don't know anything about that one. Was that on NES too, or Super Nintendo? The I haven't played any Ghostbusters game in my life, I don't think. There's not like a ton of them, but I don't think I have played any. And there's also obviously the old Nightmare on Elm Street game on NES I really want to play. I think that actually looks really fun. We got people here waiting to go on play dates or something. I ain't got time for that. Let's get this. I'll go put the stage in, go to the shop, and we can get to work on this dragonfly. Actually, let's put the dragonfly down right now. Okay, there we go. We can put down our landing gear. Oh wait, no, I need to make one more landing gear first. Darn it. Which we do have enough for. There we go. Alright, put down these tires. What else do I need? Bearings and titanium bars. Yeah, that's why we had those. Love that game over screen. That was SNES, or was it NES? I don't know. I don't know if the Ghostbusters. Are you talking about the Friday the 13th game? I mean the Nightmare on Elm Street game. Nightmare on Elm Street was NES. The Ghostbusters game you're talking about might have been Super Nintendo. I'm not sure. The city turned pink with slime and Vigo's head over the city. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't think I've played any Ghostbuster game. Just kind of surprising, but... So there were different NES games and Super Nintendo games I grew up playing. Okay, there's that. And now we put the dragonfly down. Landing gear is in place. What else do we need? Oh, 30 titanium plates, carbon fiber, jet engine, fuel pack, strengthened glass. Holy moly, this is gonna be really hard to build. Titanium, we need 30 of these. We need a lot more crystal. Oh gosh, we need so much more crystal. And we need more sapphire too. I think I have military engines. Put those in. Yeah. Oh man. Ghostbusters 2 is NES. Okay, so it was, they did make another one for the regular Nintendo. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Gotta go to the shop still. Just to see if there's anything we can get started on here. The jet engine. Make that. Fuel pack. We need condensed power stones. Strengthened glass. We need 10 of. Okay, let's get that going. Single seat. We need one of those. Get that going. Smart console. We need AI chipsets. I think the hardest thing is going to be these titanium plates. And maybe the titanium plates because we need crystal and sapphire that are going to be... Is there another way we can make them? Oh, there isn't. Oh my gosh. You can make titanium bars. Those need crystal too. Yeah, so we need to go getting a lot of crystal too. Alright, well. Guess we have a head start to it. I don't think we're not gonna finish this in this episode because there's no way we're gonna get that much crystal. Let's go put the stage in though, maybe the concert will happen. Huss and Tuss are always creeping around here, I don't know why, but going towards like the freaking research center. See, condensed power stones, we need more of those. We need AI chipsets too, so condensed power stones, maybe we can go and get some of those right now. AI chipsets we can need from the harbor shop, I think. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. See, I don't know if we're gonna finish this game in September here. I think that we might just take a break from it again and come back to it later time. If we don't, you know, it's not that imperative that we finish this series. I was thinking we could wrap it up, but when there's still more to do that we want to do, no sense in rushing. Oh, we need, oh, I see, we need power stones to get those. See, now the shop shows you what you can build with certain data disks. See, that's so much better. Where was this? Was this always here? Bridge tower. I think this might have been always there. They have plans for bridge tower. Bus station. Metal ramp. Probably have to build all that stuff, huh? Get out of the way. You are live. Alright, nice. Enjoy your stream, my friend. You're doing Ghostbusters, I see. Yeah, I just saw the notification. I might watch the video later tonight. To see, because I want to see more. I did see part 1 of that. To see some gameplay footage. So we need to go get crystal and... Oh, let's put the stage in. I almost forgot. Let me just carry this stage around town. For Penny. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for hanging out here for a bit before you went live. Appreciate it. Good, always good chatting with you. Alright, now we need to talk with Penny. Oh, Penny. Wendy.
Wow, you installed it already? Thank you so much. I'll be going around town to personally inform all the residents.
Personally inform.
When I'm ready, I'll write you to let you know as well.
Alright, thanks. She gave me the eye of the tiger. Or 2 eyes of the tiger. Alright. I see. Alright, what is next? Is there anything done here? There we go. So we have a seat. I think it needs 1 seat. There we go. Carbon fiber. Like, does we need to put carbon fiber in this thing? I don't think so, right? I think we just need it for... Oh, we do. We need carbon fiber, like, by itself, too. Holy crap. I don't know if that's... Is that something we can make? How do I get carbon fiber? Smart console, yeah, AI chipsets, condensed power stones, which you could probably get those. We gotta take out strengthened glass, right? Yeah, we need to take out AI chips. Oh, actually, no, we need those in there. What was I taking out? I can't remember now. I think it was the... Oh yeah, the power stones. Don't know what we need for these. You can probably sell those, or at least one of them. Is there anything else I should put in? Need one more condensed power stone, but... I don't even know what to do. I think we need to go start mining some crystal. That seems to be important. I don't even remember where to get sapphire. We have like 21 of it somehow. That's probably just random chests. Is there gonna be crystal? Maybe there's crystal on this island too. There we go. Yeah, the key was fishing. Oh, this is the, yeah, here we go. Crystal, maybe we can get sapphire from this too. But crystal is much needed. Someone over here, there we go. Crystal and another power stone. We're gonna have to go in the haunted cave to get like more crystal. Like, I think there's probably more somewhere out and about. But it'll take too long to go searching for it. I mean, we know there's some in here. It's just very annoying to get in here. Maybe we can just run in, get this crystal, and get out. Because we need a ton of this stuff. We need a ton of crystal to make these like aluminum, titanium plates or whatever the hell they are. I don't want to be going through this thing like 100 more times though. It's like loot. Let me in. Just get through as fast as we can. See, that's the problem. If I could just run through here and get the crystal, it'd be okay. But the fact that the ghosts just slow you down now, it's just... it's annoying. Like, I'm not here to experience the haunted cave anymore. I'm here to just get my crystal and get out of here. Come on. I gotta do this again. Ugh. Yeah, I don't want to come in here to get crystal. It's gonna get too frustrating. We gotta find another way to get... Great! This guy's like right where I need to go. You know what? No. I'm not dealing with him. I hate it. I hate it. Just let me go. You're kidding me with this crap. There's no more in there. Yeah, the haunted cave is losing its charm with this, that's for sure. There's just gotta be other, like, I know there's gonna be other places to get crystal, I have no idea where. Let's just get out of here. So if we have to go mining for crystal, I think it's just Amber Island there that has it in this particular area. Let's go take what we have. We only got 10 crystal. That's nothing. I'm gonna try and get to the harbor shop, but I think it's gonna close before I can get over there. Let's take the bus. Alright. Where's the shop? This place is always so vacant, there's never anybody over here. What do we need for that? Simple circuits or something? Oh my gosh. Alright, so I can't even... Yeah, I don't have the right stuff for that. What else is here that maybe we might need? A treadmill. I don't think my guy needs a treadmill with all the running and walking he does. He should be as in good a shape as an Olympic athlete. Oh, what do we have to do here? There's something being shown here. Not sure what this is, but let's go take a look. A boat. A boat ride to Starlight Island. Travel to Starlight Island? No. Does it want me to go there? You know, actually I will go there. Let's see. I think it wants me to go there for some reason. It was for something. I can't remember what it was for, but... Oh yeah, the pine copse. Install the loudspeaker. Great. Coconuts. Actually, let's see if there's any crystal here. There's this coral, starlight coral. This music's so good on this island. I don't think there's gonna be crystal here. I don't remember there being crystal. I think it's just the starlight coral and coconuts. Yeah, there's not gonna be any here. I'll just go. So I have to get some loudspeaker here. So at this point, I think I'm reevaluating what I'm going to do with this series. I was planning on finishing it this month because it looked like we were wrapping it up. But with all this extra content that's in the game, I think we'll just take another break from the game and come back to it at a later time again and continue our life here in Portia. Really, there's no rush to beat the game, honestly, and like end the series. I was just hoping maybe we could wrap it up because I'm at a point where I'd be happy to wrap up the series and end it when we find a good spot for it. But no need to rush it. You know, especially if we're going to be bringing back, like, you know, No Man's Sky is another open-ended one that we can play till we're... I haven't played that game in about a year now, it seems like. But I will bring that back this month. I gotta install the game again, but I know you guys want to see more of that. And maybe Knights of the Old Republic 2 just might make a return as well this month. You know, not looking to either finish that game either just yet, just play maybe an episode or two of it before. I said this is all stuff to hold us over till October. I don't want to be jumping into like a new RPG or starting a brand new game right now, so I'm not like, you know, overwhelming myself because I want to work on at least one more Horror Night episode to get ready in time for October, as well as a lot of other things for the channel. So we'll have to go get condensed power stones. Store the crystal in there. Collect all. Alright, so that is strength and glass. I think we need, what, 10 of that? We already have some of it done. Jet engine. No idea where to get a jet engine. Fibercloth, let's just cancel those, cancel that. Oh yeah, that's right, we're making a jet engine, aren't we? It's still gonna take some time. Okay, that's good. Alright, so we're making one. Strength and glass is done. Is there anything else we can make? Titanium plates, we can make... We need 6 per titanium plate. That is absolutely insane. Six per titanium plate. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we can only make 2 of them right now. Let's get them going then. So that we can make. Carbon fiber, I don't even remember how to get that. AI chipsets. So if we can get the AI chipsets, the condensed power stone, keep collecting crystal and getting maybe sapphire from something. Not really sure. Hey Boogie, nice to see you. How you doing? Good to see you again. I'm doing alright, just chilling tonight, playing some PORTIA Friday evening. Hopefully you're doing well. I know it's probably early morning for you over there, I believe, right? Getting ready for October. Your weekend just started, yeah. I guess this is the start of my weekend too. Technically, Friday night. I was at work earlier today, and I don't always have weekends off though. I work a lot of weekends, but I think I'm off. I think I'm off Saturday and Sunday. I know I'm off tomorrow, but I don't. I check Sunday again. We got a big project on our hands here, from the building a plane. There's not really much I can do right now. I need more tempering liquid too, I think. Let me go see if I have anything in here that would be useful. Just throw it in there. Start like throwing things. Yeah, like we have more sapphire there too, a little bit more. So we'll just start tossing a bunch of things into that storage over there, 'cause we might need it. Relics, farming. So for like the farming stuff and like food, I'll keep like over here. Clothes too makes sense to keep over there. All right. Let's go through some more stuff in there, a little bit more to help us out. Then we'll have to I have to hit up the shop again. See, I mean, I don't remember where to get sapphire. Like, how do we even? Probably just from looting. I think we've picked it up before. Boogie using the new command. Thank you so much for using that. We just put it on there today. Trying out some stuff before I get affiliated. So. I'll be doing some custom. I'll put like any custom commands I put. Probably, you know, on the title of the stream, so people know to use them if they want to. All right, we're gearing up for Zeroween. I will try to stream as much as I can in October. I usually do. It might not be every day. It probably won't be every day, but as many days as I can muster up. Your community is bound to grow when I get affiliated. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I have a great community already. I don't want to like obligate anybody to doing anything like that. I'm just gonna, you know, we'll try out affiliation. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'm fine. We'll just keep doing what we're doing either way. You know, but I mean, I do have a great community of people already. Met some great people on here. Twitch and YouTube combined. It's, you know, a shared community, really. Wait, does ACK have a mission? What is going on? It's telling me to be like right here. I don't... Maybe Nora has a mission for me or something. Alright, we're gonna do this. Emotes and stuff on there, it'd be fun. Any good plans for your weekend, Boogie? Anything exciting to do? Hopefully. I have 2 titanium plates, and the strengthened glass is already done. There we go. There's another check. Carbon fiber, so much of that. Titanium plates. The jet engine. Let's see what else we need for that. Again, crystal is just, oh my gosh, it is such a... How comes this jet engine isn't even done yet? Like, what is taking it so long? Maybe, like, I need to, like, power up this freaking thing in here. Nothing special. Just gonna relax, probably. You playing anything this weekend? Any games? You think you'll start your Zelda playthrough? Oh, which Zelda was it that you're gonna do? We might need to power this thing up some more. Put some power stones in there. Yeah, how comes the jet engine is not... Everything's going hard in here. Machines are going wild. I don't know why the jet engine's not getting made. It's just like, not even overnight. They said it was only going to take like 2.5 minutes. We have so much other stuff we gotta do to prepare this plane too. I need to take out these as well to use those. Carbon fiber from hazardous ruins to somber marsh abandoned ruins. That's all you can get it from? What about sapphire? From log and total tools you can buy sapphire. Or no. Sapphire. Quarry and farm. You could farm sapphire. Breath of the Wild, you waited till you can start it properly time-wise. Yeah, oh, definitely take your time. Enjoy that game. It is... Oh, it's such an experience. It's one of those games that I truly, truly miss streaming and playing. You know, some games I beat and I'm like, alright, I'm done with it. I don't need to play it again or need to go back to it. You know, not even anytime soon. Some games I take breaks from for a while, like this game. And I'll miss this game when I'm done with it too, but it's one of those games I truly miss. You know, there are a lot of games that I've streamed that I really do miss playing and streaming. Just a great experience. Even some shorter games, you know, it doesn't have to necessarily be a long, long game, but yeah, that game is just, oh my gosh. It really captivated me. Alright, so we need to quarry. I don't even know where we would quarry sapphire from. Not from here. If you like wait, since you're gonna start this weekend, you'll have a couple days here to at least to get going with it. Maybe once you start getting lost in the game and just get that bug for that craving to explore, you know, you'll be addicted to it.
Wanna go for a walk with me?
Yeah, let's go for a walk. Where are we going? Okay, alright, so she's just gonna follow us. Let's go to the shop. I gotta go to the shop. Come on, my wife. Let's go. Why is she so far behind me? Can't you just walk side by side with me? From what you've heard, it's probably going to be your favorite Zelda. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm kind of spoiled because that's the first Zelda game I've played all the way through. Like I said, I've tried other ones. I have time in other games, but I never fully beat any Zelda games besides that one. So like, will the other ones captivate me as much? I'm sure. Like, I know Ocarina of Time I'm going to love. I do like the original Zelda. I do like what I played of Wind Waker. I want to play like Skyward Sword and stuff like that. So am I going to like them as much as Breath of the Wild? Probably not, but still going to like them. You say if Breath of the Wild 2 isn't the best game ever, they'll be disappointed. That's a high standard. I don't think that they can really top Breath of the Wild, even with the sequel. I just don't see how they're gonna top that game. It might be close to as enjoyable, but beating Breath of the Wild, I don't know. Like, considering like we already kind of know what to expect from Breath of the Wild 2 because we played Breath of the Wild, so it's like it's not gonna be that new of an experience, which is why I don't think it can really. You know, make it that much more special for us, at least personally. I'm sure it's going to be amazing, but I don't know if it's going to be everything. Skyward Sword is better than people say. Yeah, I want to play it on the Wii. You enjoyed that one. Yeah, I want to play that game on the Wii. I want to get like a copy of it on the Wii. Wow, guys, so hang on. I'm getting some news on my phone right now. Alright, so there is... Alright, guys, so, I said earlier in the stream, some people were here, but I just had an earthquake here, like a little bit before I started the stream. It scared the crap out of me. And now it happened in just like the town over from me, which is very close to me, so we really felt it. That's where the center of it was, and then it's caused a petroleum refinery to lose power. As a result, the refinery conducted flaring to burn off excess gases, which are now lighting up the sky. So there's like gases burning in there. This is really, really dangerous. Hang on, I'm reconnecting to the chat because I disconnected. Yeah, I'm on the west side. Oh my gosh, so I don't know if that's gonna affect anything here. I don't know what those gases are going to be like, if they're going to be that toxic at all. Yeah, it's just scary. But, you know, I think everybody's okay. I haven't heard about any casualties. I don't think it was that strong of an earthquake to the point where it, like, you know, damaged a lot of stuff. Certainly felt it. I gotta go get some condensed power stones. But yeah, that's just all in the next town over, so it's pretty scary. I don't know if they had like maybe they had to evacuate the area near that refinery. I'm not sure. I guess that's all we can look to sell for now. Going for a walk. Oh, we need to go to the Eufaula Desert. Well, let me get some. Let me get something first. We have to go all the way to the Eufaula Desert. And my chat is not working right now. Hang on. Twitch is doing its thing again. I don't know why it does this. Twitch like acts weird on my phone too. Might have to start bringing my chat up on OBS like I tried to before. Hang on. I couldn't see a few chats in there. If you guys were chatting in the last like 2-3 minutes, it wasn't coming up. It should be okay now. I don't know what. I had to reset everything. Alright, let's get so we can get like a couple of these because I don't know if we're gonna need more. Let's get like 6 of them. By the way, you started playing Portia with your 5-year-old niece. It's her first game. Oh, what a nice first game to start with. There we go. There we go. Trying to see. Yeah, this was, I didn't even think of that. This is probably a really good game to start with. You know. See, I don't know if I had like a kid. Like, what would my kid's first game be? I don't even know. Like, I'd probably start with one of the classics. I'm talking like Super Mario. You know. It's one of the games like I grew up playing. Some of the titles I love, like Turtles in Time, something like that. Banjo-Kazooie. One of those games, I think. So that they get an appreciation for old school games. Because I think a lot of kids these days probably don't. Because, you know, they grow up now with the, the Xbox One and the PS4 and all that stuff. And probably laugh at, the old systems, but can't appreciate them. Yeah, we will go to the Eufaula Desert, Nora, don't worry. She's stubborn, doesn't listen to what I say. She's trying to live her life in Portia the way she wants to. Jesse, was there any more news about that earthquake? Did you just send me another picture? I didn't look at the other one yet. About the refinery, I should say. That we might need to pay attention to. Alright, so we have the condensed power stones. Let's put them in there. I also need the AI chipset, so we can make that. I have no idea why the jet engine is not even getting crafted. Let me see. We have aluminum ore, we have magnesium ore, we have military engines. Craft. Why is it not working? Do we need to like power up our machines? I didn't even think about that. I guess my machines need power in there. I thought you could power everything from out here. Very respectable. Yeah. See. But Portia's, that's a really good title to start with, I think. The other picture was your chat you missed. Oh, thanks, Jesse. Okay. Thank you. I know you were watching. Are you still painting at all or working on the shelves? What are you doing? I'm kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, the earthquakes rattle me because I'm not used to them. They scare me. I get rattled for the rest of the day. That's kind of why I'm streaming right now. And my roommate's not home, so I'm home alone. I was texting her to see if she was okay. She's okay, and she's like not really fazed by it because she's so used to earthquakes. How do I power up these machines? You can upgrade things here too. I thought you just needed to power that like that. Maybe I need more power stones in here. I don't even know. I thought that powers everything. This factory is a bit confusing to work out. It's like it's a bit of a mess, to be honest. Yeah, just relax then. Just relax then if you don't want to do all that work tonight, for sure. Step by step, yes, exactly. I know you gotta do just work on like either the shelving or the, like I said, I can help you if you want me to. You want me to get there? I can help you. I know I like to paint, so all you gotta do is say so. Although you're more handy than I am. I'm terrible like with handiwork, but I can always learn more. This is very weird. What's that over on the left? See the screen that says the boxes over there say furnace 0 of 27, grinder 0 of 6, electric furnace 24 of 10. What does that mean? My fuel pack's done finally. I really don't know. Let's just get out of here. Let's go to the Fall Desert. I gotta go there with Nora. Your head started hurting earlier, so you're trying to stay hydrated. Yes, please stay hydrated. Make sure you eat too if you haven't eaten anything. Do you have food? Papa Bear is something too. What is this? Aga. Okay. That was great. Informative. 100% it. Yeah, I know. Well, we pretty much close to 100%ing it, and essentially we've done almost every mission that this game has to offer. Can you become the mayor or something like that? See, that would be cool. I mentioned in an earlier episode that it would be cool if you could vote for new mayors. I think that'd be cool if we could become mayor. Instead, we just pretty much build everything in town and do everything without being the mayor. But our objective right now is... Well, we kind of essentially beat the game because we defeated the final boss. There's just like epilogue chapters that we're kind of working on, and a lot of these missions now are DLC missions that were just added into the game. So we're just gonna, like I said, with this game, I'm gonna play till I'm satisfied. We will wrap it up at some point. I don't know if it'll be this month. It'll probably be sometime down the line, but oh, she wants to go. Oh, she just wants to go over here. We have to go to this specific spot in the Fall Desert. I want to finish this airplane thing that we're doing. Oh, here we go. Nice romantic walk under the stars in the middle of a desert. That was lovely jubbly. Alright. Mission complete. She just wanted to look at the stars from the desert, I guess. Right. You think it's awesome how much time I invest in the games I have? Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm very, very passionate about gaming, so I try and make time, because I enjoy it so much myself, and the fact that I can share some of these games and memories with people makes it even better. Like, it's just awesome. And yeah, there are games like this, State of Decay 2, Breath of the Wild I invest a lot of time into, and I'm okay with that. I'll play smaller games around these ones and keep going back to these ones when I feel like it. So I try and get the most out of almost every game I have. You know, every game I buy is with the intention of at least trying out to see what it has to offer and playing it. Even if it's like bad, you know, I'm still gonna still play it at some point. Instead of buying tons of games, only playing a couple of hours. Yeah, I mean, most of the games I stream, I beat. I used to be somebody who wouldn't beat as many games before I started streaming. You know, I was playing games. I would go to one game, go to another one. I wouldn't beat everything. I was kind of bad about beating some of my games, so streaming's kept me more disciplined with that. But I still played every game I owned, but I just didn't beat every single one. Now, I know there's a lot of games now in my library that I haven't even played yet because since I started streaming, I bought a lot of games and got a lot of stuff at thrift stores and game shops and whatever. That's I will eventually get to. You know, I want to play them, even if, you know, some of them I try off camera or something. I want to play them. I'm not saying I'm gonna invest like 80 hours into every game I own or play, but at least deserves some time. It's always worth it when I buy a game. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I try and get my money's worth out of games. You know, like even shorter games that you'll spend like $50, $60 on that maybe you'll beat in like 6 streams or something. You know, it's like you can still get a lot out of that experience and a lot of fun in the streams. And plus, you know, I got the videos that will be on YouTube for people to watch back later. You always remember playing it. Well, Jesse, you can finish some more games. You just gotta invest more time into it. Sometimes it's hard though. You play a lot of like Animal Crossing and like stuff like that. So that's, I mean, the games like this are really hard to finish up. You don't even start all the games you buy? Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I'm sure you will eventually, right? If not, maybe, you know, like I said, some people just collect games. I don't want to think of it as a collection as much as I want to think of it as a library. What was I going to do? I still need to buy AI chipsets. Oh, we need more hard aluminum too. So how do I make... Need 2 more of those. There we go. To make this smart console. Actually, no, I don't. I didn't even need that. Never mind. I have no idea why this jet engine is not being made. What am I missing here? No, I don't know why the jet engine is not being made. I have all the materials needed to build it. Jet engine, we need I need so many titanium plates, carbon fiber. See, this plane's gonna take ages to build. Just go to sleep. I don't know what to do. It's okay not finishing games right. I mean, yeah, if like some people don't need to like outright beat a game to be satisfied with it, you know. That's kind of how I used to be. I used to just play games a lot and be like, all right, I enjoyed it, and I'd go to another game before I beat it, you know. But I like to nowadays I'm like, I'm trying to beat games, and if I mean there are like a handful of games I haven't beaten on stream, you know. Some I might go back to. Either I got stuck in them or just, you know, lost interest in playing, but most of the time I stick with the game. Feed the fish, go to bed. You don't want them to end. Yeah, I know, Jesse. You don't like to finish your books, do you? Mm. I'm like that with TV shows, I think. Sometimes I don't want to finish a TV show. If I know it's ending, I'm like, no. Look at Nora. Nora was just getting up. There she is. Oh, we got the concerts tonight. Alright. What, Nora's sleeping there? Yep. That's her wife. Well, does Emily and Sonia want to play? It's like, get out of here. I'm not even like barely awake and they're like trying to come over and play. Alright, so today's agenda, I don't even know. Like, we've been doing the same things, I feel like, for this entire stream in this game. We need to go buy those AI chipsets, first of all. So I need to get the condensed power stones out of here. Wait, no, do we need those? What? Oh, no, we don't need these, sorry. Not there. Why, oh why, is my jet engine not finishing? It says cutter 6, electric furnace 24. What does that mean? I don't understand what that means. I guess there's something like not properly powered up in here. Mr. Popular, yeah, apparently. I mean, we do enough for the town. We ought to be popular. It was my ex-girlfriend and her best friend standing outside my house after I wake up with my wife. So. Read into that what you will. I don't understand, like, there's no way to even power up these machines from here. Says it's powered up for 22 days still. So what's the problem? This doesn't make any sense to me. It says furnace 4 of 27. What does that mean? Gosh, like what? There's no way to get to that other area over there either. It says it's processing it. I think the game just might be glitched out. Stalkers. Yeah, I know, like, Sonia's always out there, I feel like. She is stalking us. I have enough military engines, aluminum ore, and magnesium ore. Manganese ore, sorry. I have everything I need. What's the problem? Oh, I need a wind wheel. Well, it didn't tell me that over there. It doesn't say wind wheel over there. You see that? When I click on this, it says wind wheel and aluminum plates. Well, that would have been nice to know before. How do I make a wind wheel? Yeah, it was glitched out. It wasn't showing you what you needed. There's been some funky glitches since the update. Wind wheel. Craft that. And then we need aluminum plates. 6 aluminum plates. Yes, this doesn't make sense. It's like, I don't... There's something like weird, like really messed up with the factory. It's very confusing. Like, I hope that's something in the next game that definitely gets ironed over, is this whole factory thing, because it's the menus are very confusing and annoying to get through. Like, this doesn't... I'm like, I've used this so many times and I still don't understand it fully. And it shouldn't be like that. So we need like aluminum plates too. I think we need aluminum plates as well. Or stainless aluminum, like what? Let's see if the wind wheel finishes. No, it's showing I just need a... I mean, look at this crap here. Because it's not... Usually it shows you there on the right side what you need. Exactly. See there, it's telling me I just need the ores and the engines. But here it says I need plates and wind wheels and the engines. And the ores to make the aluminum plates. So I need 6 aluminum plates. Like, oh my gosh. Game. Hopefully this will do it. We'll see. We'll see. I can finally make the jet engine, hopefully. We'll go to the shop too. Let alone all the carbon fiber and stuff that we need. Alright, let's just... I don't think we can buy carbon fiber from anywhere. Maybe we can. I needed to go to... Actually, let's go to the harbor first to get those AI chipsets we need. Look at Sonia's still hanging out around here. And Emily. I'm sure they're just passing through, right? Jesse, are you relaxing? Okay. Right. Really carbon fiber here. Look at military engines though. Oh, getting sapphire and crystal and all that is going to be the biggest issue, I think. Yeah, hang them. Or fold some of them. Do you fold any of your clothes? I know you hang most of your stuff right there. You don't really have a dresser though. Alright, put that in there. Is it? I don't even know if this thing's working now. Tell me the smart console should craft that, right? Yeah, we got enough hard aluminum. There we go. Wind wheels should just about be done. There we go. Alright, so those are done. Let's put the smart console in. Now we can make the jet engine probably, right? No, we still need aluminum plates. Okay. Alright. Gosh, this is confusing. Yeah, I know. So you don't have a dresser, so almost all your clothes you hang up in there. Because you have your desk and your little table over there, and then the compartment that your TV sits on. I'm getting kind of sleepy because I keep yawning. All right, well then go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Everybody go to sleep. 30 titanium plates, 40 carbon fiber. Unbelievable. What do I need for titanium plates? I need 30 of these and I only have 2. I need 6 crystal per titanium plate. That is absolutely insane. Like, actually insane. Like, what does this game think I'm made of? Yeah, go to sleep. Go to sleep. That's okay. I think I'm ready to just... I don't even know at this game at this point. This is like... When I get stuck on these long projects in this game, I kind of like lose my my inspiration to play it a little bit. Like I might need to take another break from this game. We have been playing a lot of this lately, so it's like I don't like having to get that much of one item that's that hard to get and that tedious to get. Just really slows down any kind of progression you're trying to do. I really don't know how we're gonna do this. You can't buy carbon fiber, so you have to pretty much mine for carbon fiber in the hopes that you might get it. And same thing with crystal and sapphire.
Bye.
Wow. Yeah, we can't get like anything. It's just like the basic things, the everyday things that you can get. So what we might do is maybe after this episode we'll take another break from this game for a bit. Maybe come back to it in November or something. Because like I said, we still have a lot to do. This airplane thing is a pain. Like so many missions in this game. Just too much. You just need too much stuff. I mean, we have like almost no crystal right now. We might even need more titanium ore. Sapphire from quarry and the farm. Like, how do you farm sapphire? And I know you can farm crystal too. Maybe I should start farming it. Carbon fiber is going to be a big pain too. That's another thing that you have to get by chance, by just mining in the ruins. And I'd hate just sitting and mining all day. I've done it too many times. So yeah, this is going to be... Well, let's see if I can buy any crystal seeds from here. This game's getting very tedious again. I want to make some stupid airplane. Everybody's enjoying their day. I'm here to get crystal. Okay. This is what we need. So we need like 2 of those. I think they can harvest sapphire. How do you harvest sapphire? Where would you get sapphire seeds from? Unless you can refine the crystal into sapphire. I'm gonna make that loudspeaker too. Maybe we can try that one. Let's get the farm in here. Let's see if I have fertilizer active. Which I don't think I do. Nope. Alright, there's this. Maybe I have. I have different kinds of seeds, but not. It says you can get sapphire from farming, but maybe we get it from this too. Let's put in some fertilizer. So this is gonna take a while though. Like, how long does this take? 15 days. Oh man, it's gonna take a while just to grow that. We gotta keep harvesting. Like, this is gonna take maybe the rest of the in-game year to get. Like, this might end up being like the last thing that we do. I thought getting married would be our happily ever after, but I think fixing this plane, or making this plane, and might be the last thing we end up doing in the game before I'm ready to say goodbye. So we gotta slowly get crystal and sapphire and carbon fiber. Look, the crystal's not even grown back here, so I gotta find other areas to get crystal. I don't feel like carbon fiber. So I will have to do my research when we come back to this game. Before we come back to this game. plates. Need about 5 of those. So. A loudspeaker. Let's see what we need to in order to build that. Is that even there? Oh, it's not there. Okay. And where is it? It's probably here, huh? It's probably in the handbook. Is it like something like this? I don't know where the loudspeaker is. Like, this stuff needs to be like in alphabetical order. Is this the loudspeaker? I'm gonna check that. I guess that's it. No, I have one of those. I can have it. I already have a loudspeaker. They're more than welcome to have it. So let me take it out of my entertainment area. This is for the I think the birds. Yeah, this, right? There we go. I think it's too late to go to Starlight Island, but so I guess we'll do another day and get that done. Really at a loss right now with this airplane. This is a really, really hard mission to do. I know we need more aluminum ore to even work on this thing. Like, what? What the heck? Well, here it's telling me I don't even need that. Makes no sense. So I actually need all those? Like, oh my gosh. Alright, we're just gonna go to bed. Oh, man. This game's really confusing me now about like what these projects actually need. The menu just makes no sense. The diagrams are like showing you what you can. Like you need stainless aluminum plates or something, but then it shows you still need the ore. So what do you need then? Because then the menu shows that you just need the ore. And the other one shows that you need the plates. So like, what do you need? You need all of it? I don't even know what day it is. Day 8, month 2, year 4. Nora's already wide awake and now she goes back to bed. I'm gonna need all this. I missed the concert, by the way. I was too A martial arts tournament. See, there's too much going on. I missed Penny's concert. I wanted to see that too. I completely forgot about it. Oh my gosh. I did all that work to build the stage and I forgot the concert. It's like I got too overwhelmed with trying to find the materials I needed. And with like how this freaking factory works now. Oh my gosh. Can you tell it's time to say goodbye to this game? This mission here. Look at this. Okay, now whenever we get to hear songs. Time for a shower and some gaming. Glad to have Tog Zero. Nice to meet you, Miss Tan and Peepo. Peepo Happy. Was there somebody here named Peepo Happy? Were they chatting when my chat was down? If so, if you're still listening, hi. Thank you for being here. But Boogie, thank you so much for stopping in again. Always nice to chat with you, my friend. Enjoy Breath of the Wild. Please do come back at some point and tell me about how you're liking it. We can talk. Oh, it's an emote. Okay, I was like, what is Peepo Happy? See, I don't know. It's a happy frog. I guess I'm not seeing the emote and just the typing of it. But yeah, Jesse may have fallen asleep, but yeah, Boogie, very nice to have you here. Thank you again. Go enjoy your weekend. I continue to struggle with my life in Portia. Well, life really is a struggle, isn't it? All right. I just don't know what to do right now. Let's put these in. Yeah, I need more magnesium ore and aluminum ore. And another military engine. What? Why do I need another military engine? I already... What is going on? Cheers, my friend. I already put 2 military engines into this thing. What is it? This is bogus. There's something wrong with this. Like, it's like aggravating me. It tells me before I needed 2 military engines. I had 3. And then I had plenty of ores. And then I go here and it says I need a wind wheel, which I have 1. Why do I only... Like, where do my military engines go? If not into this thing. Oh, gosh, game. Yeah, I'm definitely ready to take a break from this game again. After this. This is not cool. I can't get that stupid jet engine done, let alone all the other things I have to do for this plane still. I already missed the concert because I'm overwhelmed with this stuff. It's like real life, you're just wrapped up in work and you can't even focus on anything. Like, I want to just enjoy life in Portia after beating the game. I thought these would be like little missions, but now they're just like turning into just headaches. Just not even worth doing. So honestly, maybe we'll just end the series before we beat this airplane thing, because it just doesn't seem like something we need to do really. Well, Paul's sticking around. Sell one of those. Alright, so we need a bunch of this. Gonna buy like 100 of each. Gonna go to Starlight Island still too and put the speaker in. Like the menus in that factory thing make no sense. They're just so confusing. Telling you need one thing and the other thing. Some materials are just disappearing. I don't know what's going on. Just like there's like too many items now. I'm just like getting put all the ore in there. There we go. I'm gonna put that in there too. Alright, it should be finishing this jet engine now. Oh no, that's right. I need 6 aluminum plates. So, oh my gosh. Do I have enough aluminum plates in there? Or there's just this game is stressing me out again. And I play this to de-stress. Where are all my aluminum plates? Where are my aluminum plates that I made and just put in there? Okay, apparently they disappeared too. Like, I don't get those bars on the left side either. I have no idea what any of that means. Guess I gotta make more aluminum plates, like, and I gotta get another military engine. What the hell does this game want from me right now? I feel like I've made this thing 10 times over. And like some of the items that you need aren't popping up on that menu, so it's the handbook. It's making an easily confused person that much more confused. It's a mess. It's just there's some things in this game that are just a complete mess. Let's go get I guess another military engine, even though I had 3 of them. I don't know where they went to, but head to Starlight Island. And I thought I made all the aluminum plates I need, unless they went towards something else, but I don't. Could put the loudspeaker in. At least finish this mission. So I am gonna have to do some research before we come back to this, just to see if there's any shortcuts we can take to getting some of these materials a lot quicker. Maybe like mapping their locations or something, like the carbon fiber. Like what ruin should I really go to get those? And the wiki should have all that. That very useful wiki. Loudspeaker, keep these guys over here. So they're not going to be attacking the wastelands anymore. There we go. Hope they like the song. Yeah, hopefully they love it. What is? There's like two different music going on. See what I say about things in this game being a mess. Just serenades the ears, doesn't it? What's happening here? Are they gonna eat Toddy? I hate that this is happening with the music playing. And here comes the other song again. What does he need now? We need some kind of machine? No. Let me get out of here. That was a disaster. Oh my gosh. That was some real music to the ears, huh? Oh gosh. Alright, well, so this will be the last day we do for now, and I'm gonna take probably another lengthy break from this series. I'm not gonna be very motivated to come back to this game soon with all these headaches we have right now, but I don't want to end the series on these kind of this kind of mission right now. I'm just gonna what is that there? Let me go there and get the thing we need from Petra. So we need to build some other thing. She's gonna have to get back to us too. So we might just get to a point where we're just gonna wrap it up and say goodbye, and then come back to the game if we want to, much later. Because there's Pog. I don't think we're gonna, the airplane one is just crazy to do. So did she give me the diagram for that? Wait for diagram, okay. Did I not have to give her data disks for the first time ever? Okay, go out. Can barely even spend time with my wife in the game because of all this. Missed the concert. Probably gonna miss martial arts day. Hey look, there's an aluminum plate. I don't know what happened to the other 6 that we made before. Oh yeah, military engines we gotta put in there too. There, now do we have enough to make this thing again? I just need 6 aluminum plates. Which are being worked on. finish the jet engine. As far as... It's weird because it shows you what you need to make for the mission, but then we also need carbon fiber and for the mission too, but I guess that's stuff that we loot from something else. 40 carbon fiber. Like, are you kidding me? We have a measly 5 of it, so we need 35 more. So that stuff's not easy to come by. Wow. Let's put this out, our little fishing thing. Where should we put this? We buy our house here. Doesn't want to jank out. There we go. Well, they know we're professional. Okay. Well, yeah, guys. I guess that's gonna wrap it up for now. Do apologize for the first 10 minutes of the stream being silent. I'm so bad at this, at streaming, aren't I? But I hope you guys enjoyed the video nonetheless. Enjoy our more time here on Portia. Pretty much just spent this episode, you know, working. So it's there's still way too much to do for this airplane, honestly. Growing some crystal because we need that, and sapphire. Need a lot of stuff to finish the plane, so we are going to take a break from this game, so you won't see any more episodes of this probably in September. The soonest we might come back to this game will be November. Maybe even next year. It might even be the next time we come back to it. I don't know. I guess there's no really rush because this is like an open-ended thing, like we said. They were kind of hoping to wrap up at some point, but looks like we're still gonna continue on. I don't know how many more of these missions I'm gonna do before I say enough's enough, and we can just enjoy the game one last time and say goodbye. But you know, we'll see. It's been a good game. It's gonna be really tough to say goodbye to this game though, because how much time we've spent in the game in our Portia life here. And it's kind of weird to think about ending it in a way, but it will happen at some point. But thank you all so much for watching, everybody that came in the stream tonight, everybody that watches on YouTube. Thank you all. It's just means so much to me that you guys would spend the time to enjoy. And we'll see what else we do here in September before October. Got a few ideas, so for some different stuff, and bringing back some other games. So we shall see. Thank you for the continued support. Take care of yourselves. Until next time, 0 is the number. Cheers. Oh, I should probably go to bed and save it too, huh? Before I turn off my system. Let me do that. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.